St. Patrick's Day Top 5 on Coffee with the Celtfather. The show is brought to you by my gun runners over on Patreon. If you would like to support me, you can make a $8 song request or do a virtual tip over at celtfather.net. Hope you're doing good today. How's everyone going? Welcome, Carol. See, my first person has dropped in. There's if you are on the chat, I would love to see you post a comment. Let me know what you're doing today. And meantime, let's get some music on. This is this show was basically put together because I was wanting to do a St. Patrick's Day episode, and I thought, let's do like top five St. Patrick's Day songs. I went looking for the top 5 Irish songs, and ranker.com allows you to rank your favorites. And these are, well, 4 of the 5 most popular songs on Ranker. In the year of our Lord 1806, we set sail from the sweet cove of Cork. We were sailing away with the cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas an elegant craft, she was rigged fore and aft. Oh, how the wild trade strove her. She could stand a great blast with her 27 masts. We called her the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McCurk, who was scared stiff for, and a chap from Westmeath called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and Fighting Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man Mick McGann from the banks of the Bann was the skipper of the Irish Rover. Yo! Bags of the best Sligo rags, we had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of old blind horses' hides, we had 4 million barrels of bone. We had 5 million hogs and 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of old nanny goat tails, and the whole of the Irish Rover. Yep! Had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out, and our ship lost its way in the fall. Then the whole of our crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock. Lord, what a shock. But it was tipped right over. It spun 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish Rover. Woo! Welcome Tammy, welcome Alan, Miranda, Rio Horse. Thank you all so much for dropping in. And Marcia, happy birthday. We are almost to my birthday too. St. Patrick's Day is my birthday. So I was destined to play Celtic music, I think. It's just one of those things. Right. I hope you're having a great day. Again, if you want to make a song request, you can do one. $8 song request. Go to celtfather.net. There are details right over there. This show, again, is dedicated to St. Patrick's Day, and we're going to continue on with, this was number 2 on the list. Irish Rover is number 5 on Ranker's list of top 5 St. Patrick's Day or Irish songs here. This is Rocky Road to Dublin. Merry month of May, from the home I started, left the girls of 2, nearly broken heart. Salute to father dear, kissed my darling mother, drank a pint of beer, my grief and tears to smug. Off to reap the corn, leave where I was born, cut stout like thorn, the banished ghost, and gobbled in a brand new pair of brogues. Cut out all the fox, frightened all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hut the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack-a-la-di-da. Mullingar there that night, I rested limbs, so we started by daylight. Next morning, light and air, took a drop of the pure. Keep myself from singing, that's a Paddy's cure. When air is on for drinking, see the lasses smile, laughing all the while at my curious style. And set your heart above when the axe to fire was hard. Wages I required till I was almost tired. A rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hut the hair and turn down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Whack-a-la-di-da. In Dublin next arrive, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived of you and that until when I took control, all among my squad of underlit my stall in a neat lookout. Something crossed my mind, then I looked behind upon the could I find upon the stick or wobbin' and inquiring for the rogue. Said my conic brogue wasn't much in vogue in the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hut the hair and turn down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Whack-a-la-di-da. Dublin next arrive, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived of view of that fine city. When I took a stroll, all among the quad of underlit the stall in a neat lookout. Something crossed my mind, then I looked behind upon a good I find upon the sicko of it. Crying for the rogue, said my conic brogue wasn't much in vogue in the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hut the hair and turn it down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Whack-a-la-di-da. From there I got away, my spirits never fail, and landed on the quay beside the ship to sail. Captain at your roared, said that no room had away, and I jumped aboard a cab and bound for Paddy. Down among the peaks, played some funny rigs, danced some hearty jigs. The water round my bubble went up of Holyhead. Wished myself was dead, or better off instead. The rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut the hair and turn it down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Whack-a-la-di-da. La-di-di-di-di-di. Here and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Whack-a-la-di-da. Boys of Liverpool, when we simply let it call myself a fool, I couldn't understand. Blood began to boil. Tipper I was losing, poor errands I they began to abuse. Around my voices I shillelagh, I let fly, some joy boys came by. This all I was a hobbling with the loud hooray, joining the fray. We cleared the way for the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hut the hair and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hut the hair and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hut the hair and turn it down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Whack-a-la-di-da. Woo! All right, thank you so much. Oh, I got my first. All right, thank you so much, Will I Am Bo. I did get my first little song request. Hello from the U.S. Sandy Frost, welcome, Sandy and Vida. I hope you all are having a great day. I do want to let you know that if you enjoy the music that you hear, you can always get it on CD. You have CDs? Or you can also stream it over on Spotify. The music is everywhere. Go to celtfather.net. Find all those details. I had a song request. This is not one of the St. Patrick's Day top 5, but it probably should be. It will be in like about 300 years. So... Jane, the man they called Jane. He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. Stood up to the man and he gave him the foe. Our love for him now ain't hard to explain. The hero of Canton, the man they called Jane. Our Jane saw the mutters' backs breaking. He saw the mutters lament. He saw that magistrate had taken every dollar and leaving 5 cents. So he said, you can't do that to my people. You can't crush them under your heel. So Jane strapped on his hat and in 5 seconds flat stole everything Boss Higgins had to steal. He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. Stood up to the man and he gave him a fool. Our love for him now ain't hard to explain. The hero of Canton, the man they called Jane. Now here's what separates heroes from common folk like you and I. The man they called Jane, he turned around his plane and let that money hit sky. He dropped it onto our houses. He dropped it into our yards. The man they called Jane, he stole away our pain and headed out for the stars. He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. Stood up to the man and he gave him what for. Our love for him now is hard to explain. The hero of Canton, the man they called Jane. Woo! That is Hero of Canton. It's from the TV show Firefly, and it's on my album, my CD. You have CDs? It's called As Long As I'm Flying. I think it's also on Firefly Drinking Songs, a couple albums that I did inspired by the TV show Firefly. You can find, I have a lot of albums, so if you're ever looking for a CD, you can feel free. You'll find it probably on my in my store, so go check it out. You can buy stuff, you can stream it, whatever works for you. I'm happy to just have you listening to my music. So, all right. So I think number 3 on the list, maybe it's number 4. No, number 4 on the list of top 5 Irish folk songs is this song. It is a song called "The Wild Rover," and it's no nay never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I've been a wild rover for many's the year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. And now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I went to an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom not yours, I can have any day. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I pulled from me pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskey and wines of the best, and I'll take you upstairs and I'll show you the rest. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I'll go to me parents and confess what I have done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they'll caress me as oft time before, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never. No more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. No sooner had I written that song or played that song at a show one day, and I was it struck me. I was like, I wonder if I could change this up a little bit. And lo and behold, I started meowing in the song. Well, I've been a wild kitty for many's the year, and I found a nice pub that serves milk mixed with beer. Well, this makes me quite happy, so I'll purr with galore, for I never will be a wild kitty no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I be a wild kitty. No, never, no more. Well, it began at an alehouse while hunting for fish. The back door was left open, some food they'd not miss. Well, the landlord, he caught me and took me out back, and he said, if you're good, I'll bring milk for to lap. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I be a wild kitty. No, never, no more. Well, the landlord, he brought me some milk from the bar, but he thought it'd be cute to add whiskey from the jar. Well, he laid it for me. I sniffed cautiously, and I let the milk down and passed out on his knee. And it's no, nay, never, and they never no more. Will I be a wild kitty? No, never no more. Well, the landlord, he took me inside to take care. When I awoke, I refused to drink milk without beer. So now every night I'll stumble galore. I don't land on my feet, but I'm wild no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never no more. Will I be a wild kitty? No, never no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never no more. Will I be a wild kitty? No, never no more. Woo. Oh, thank y'all so much. I hope you're having fun and are all ready for St. Patrick's Day. If you're not, then you probably better get ready. Hopefully you're listening to the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast, because I do have a 3-hour special coming out tomorrow. Go to bestcelticmusic.net for details. Actually, everything's at celtfather.net, celtfather.net. And also on Monday, there's an 11 St. Patrick's Day facts that will be coming out on the Pub Songs podcast. And while I say facts, it's facts combined with music to go with each of those facts, plus some more music. A lot of fun stuff. Of course, St. Patrick's Day is also my birthday, and I'm going to be celebrating it over at the beach at the Hangout in Gulf Shores, Alabama, with my band Kilted Kings. I got my new birthday present, which was a Celtic knot tattoo. I don't have any tattoos. I decided that I want to do a Celtic Trinity knot. That was one of my goals, is the Celtic Trinity knot, because I absolutely same design that my wife and I use on our wedding bands is the Celtic Trinity knot. So I want something for that I could dedicate towards my wife, but also dragons. Dragons are cool, so I ended up getting a dragon put on there as well, which is really cool. I like it. This is if you want to see more, this Sunday at 8 p.m. is CeltfatherEvenings. That's my evening show. It's going to be, again, 8 p.m. here on YouTube. Make sure you click the notification bell so that you do not miss it. And I'll be playing your requests, $8 requests, and 8 p.m. works great. Anything you'd like to hear, I'll be happy to play. And, of course, I'll be back every Wednesday with Coffee with the Celtfather. I'm not done yet. I'm just letting you know these things. So now I should have gotten a shirt. Brought one of my shirts, but I didn't. I don't have it. Instead, I'm wearing this one from Bali. Look at that. Someone sent this to me years ago, and I don't remember who it was, and I feel terrible about it. But it was cool that it's from Bali, an Irish pub. The Wicked Parrot is in Bali, and that's like, wow, so cool. All right, the song I'm going to sing for you next is a song called Wild Mountain Thyme. It was written by Francis McPeak in Belfast, Ireland, but it was based on old Scottish song called The Breeze About Weather, and it's absolutely stunning. I love it. Again, that's what I think. This was not actually in the top 5 over on Ranker. It came in at number 8, I think. Go Lassie Go is what it's listed as, but it should be. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower, my unclear and crystal fountain, and all around the bower a pile of flowers from the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will roam the country o'er, a dark land so dreary, and all the spoils I find I'll bring to my darling dearie. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, she won't come, I will surely find another to Wild Mountain Thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go? All right. Thank y'all so much for listening. I will be back this Wednesday, or Sunday, 10 p.m. or 8 p.m. I'll get this straight. 8 p.m. this Sunday, right here on YouTube, Celtfather Evening Show. And I'd love it if you come join me. Song requests. So feel free to do that. If you have any thoughts or comments about this show, I would love if you post a comment. One of the comments section. Go post your top 5 favorite Irish and Celtic songs. Let me know in the comment section. Not the chat, but in the comments, so that it sticks around afterwards. I'm going to finish up with the number 1 song over on Ranker, which I'm not too surprised about for another reason than Metallica covered it. This is Whiskey in the Jar. Although this is not the Metallica / Thin Lizzy version. They ripped off Thin Lizzy. But it's still a great song. As I was going over the far-famed Kerry Mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then produced my rapier, saying, "Stand and deliver, for I am a bold deceiver." Moosha-ring-da-ma-doo-da-ma-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money and it made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Moosha-ring-da-ma-doo-da-ma-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went into my chamber, all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of golden jewels, and for sure it was no wonder, for Jenny took me charges, and she filled them up with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Moosha-ring-da-ma-doo-da-ma-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning as I rose up for travel. The guards were all around me, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she stole away my rapier. But I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Moo-shering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, it's me brother in the army. And if I can find a station down in Cork or in Killarney, and if they'll come and save me, we'll go roving near Kilkenny. And I swear he'll treat me better than me darling sporting Jenny. Moo-shering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now some men take delight in the drinking and the roving. Others take delight in the gambling and the smoking. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early. Moo-shering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Moo-shering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Moo-shering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. So that's the man's perspective. If you listen to this week's Irish and Celtic Music Podcast 3-hour special, you'll actually hear the woman's perspective. What really happened in the story of Whiskey in the Jar. Band is Merry Wives of Windsor. It's awesome. Jenny's story coming tomorrow on the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast. All right. I want to do one final thing before I sign off, which is I thought I'd go over the chords for the first song I did in this show, which was Irish Rover. A few weeks back I did an auto harp tutorial, and it seemed like it went over really well. I thought I'd maybe continue on with a little bit of that. I'll actually do an auto harp tutorial later, but the Irish Rover is in the key of G. And for the auto harp, I'm playing it basically with this main two fingers here. Oh, make sure if you are have not hit the notification bell, hit that before you head out. Head on over to CeltfatherEvenings.net. Again, if you want to put any tips or if you want to buy merch, again, all of it's at CeltfatherEvenings.net. Sign up for my mailing list, you get a free album and such. All right, let's continue on with this. This is this is not Wild Rover. It is Irish Rover. So basically, when I'm playing the auto harp on this song, it's basically a nice down strum, up strum, down strum, up strum. In the year of our Lord 1806, and it's key of G, and there's basically G, C, and D are the only chords I'm playing, and so strum it along. In the year of our Lord 1806. We set sail from the sweet Cove of Cork. We were sailing away with the cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas an elegant craft, she was rigged fore and aft. Oh, how the wild trades drove her. She could stand a great blast with her 27 masts. We called her the Irish Rover. So that's basically it. So it's in the C, D, G, 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 C, C, G, 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 D, D, dog, G, 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 C, 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 G, 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 D, D, G. So if you'd like to play along, you can start this whole video over, and you catch me at full speed with the of the song. But I'm gonna go through one more verse, and then I'll finish up. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff for work, and a chap from Westmeath called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and Fighting Bill Tracy from Dover, and your man Mick McCann from the banks of the Van was the skipper of the Irish Rover. There you go. Learn a song while we're doing these Coffee with the Celtfather shows. I hope you had fun, and come back next Wednesday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be doing more St. Patrick's Day songs and possibly even a longer show. I'm not saying nothing, but if you'd like to come and find out, come back for more St. Patrick's Day songs next Wednesday, 11 a.m. Right here on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. Sláinte.